Okay, so let's talk about the second way of building a list, which will use FlightAware. This is a little bit more advanced, but hopefully it gives you some ideas of how you can go out and start adding people to your contact list. So I really like using this solution. I think you'll find it to be interesting as well. So FlightAware tracks all these different types of aircraft that are flying around, right? We can see with their ADS-B data, where they're going to, where they're coming from, things like that. Here's an example where we're looking at an airport in New York. This is Westchester, I think. And you can actually click on the particular airport and see which aircraft are coming and going. So if you're in wherever you're located that you want to be working in, it's helpful to go and look at those terminals, those busy executive terminals or busy small airports, and see what types of aircraft are actually flying in and out of there that you would be qualified to fly. If you're a low-time pilot, I'd be looking at anything that is less than 12,500 pounds max takeoff weight, doesn't require type rating, right? Maybe even a turboprop, but certainly all of your piston twins and singles that are out there. So for example, here I highlighted a Cessna 402, right? Now that's a viable option for somebody that has low time pilot hours is actually flying a 402 or 414, something like that. Um, Here's another one, right? So this is Santa Ana. We're looking at Santa Ana. You can click on Santa Ana. You can see all the traffic coming and going. And what I'm looking at here, and with the other example, is looking at the tail numbers that are flying around. I want to see aircraft that I would be qualified to fly, and I start writing down those tail numbers, or I start at least like clicking on them and seeing what companies are operating them. So in this case, I'm gonna click on this, looks like a King Air 350 here. When I click on that, takes me to a page here. So what do I see on this page? I see the name of the company that's operating that aircraft, and I also see a link to take me to that company's website. So I'm gonna click on that link. Takes me here, West Coast. I always want to make sure that I'm looking at the right logo so that the logo matches up. So looks like West Coast Aviation Services. That looks good. They do have a careers page. Maybe I can click on that and find out about it. But let's be a little bit more savvy, right? Let's just not go directly for the careers page. Let's look at something more like how do we get in contact with a decision maker there? Well, I can go over to LinkedIn. Now that I know that's a company that operates out of Santa Ana, I can go over to their LinkedIn profile, click on the people, right, associated with that page, and maybe scroll down until I find someone who looks like they're a decision maker, maybe a director of operations, maybe president of the company, something like that, right? Someone who's going to be able to make decisions about hiring. So look at this. Here's Gary Standell, who works at this company, president of that company. Just do a little Googling there, name of the company, look for their email. Boom, got their email. Guess what I'm gonna do with that? You're right. I'm gonna put it over on that contact list. I'm going to start building out these different people that I can do outreach to. So that's a way you can use FlightAware by looking at a geographic location near you, look at the aircraft that you would be qualified to fly, find the companies that are actually operating those aircraft, and then start building out your list of people that you can contact. So hopefully you find this helpful. I would say use it as a starting point, get creative, and start filling out all those different contacts you can do outreach to.